It is important, however, to remind ourselves of the big picture as we meet here today. What are we trying to improve by focusing our efforts on mental health? There was never a more important time for action on addiction to succeed. And I, for one, could not be more delighted to support such a special organisation.
I think people assume that because I'm a parent, that's why I've taken an interest in the early years. I think this really is bigger than that. This isn't about.
The unimaginable has happened. Kate Middleton has taken the throne and Camilla has lost her title. The royal family is in crisis. The British monarchy, once known for its stability, is facing its most shocking transformation in decades. How did this happen? Was it a strategic decision or a forced power shift? The world is watching. Supporters are cheering, critics are questioning, and the palace remains silent. What does this mean for King Charles? Is this the end of Camilla's reign? Nothing about this change was expected. This is history in the making. Stay with us, because the truth behind this royal shakeup will leave you speechless. The monarchy is not what it once was. A major shift has taken place, one that has left the world in shock. Kate Middleton, once known as the Duchess of Cambridge, has now risen to a position of unprecedented power. With Camilla's title revoked, Kate stands at the center of a transformation that will define the future of the royal family. But how did this happen? The answer lies in history, tradition, and the need for a monarchy that aligns with modern expectations. Kate Middleton's journey has been nothing short of remarkable. From a commoner to a duchess, and now stepping into a role that carries the weight of history, she has become the face of the British monarchy. Her transition from the Duchess of Cambridge to the Princess of Wales is more than just a title change, it is a statement. The title of Princess of Wales has always been significant. It was once held by Princess Diana, a woman who redefined royal duty and captured the hearts of millions. The moment Kate received this title, it was seen as a symbolic nod to Diana's legacy. The public has long drawn comparisons between the two, and with this new position, Kate steps directly into the shoes of the people's beloved princess. But here's the twist. Camilla never held this title. Why? Despite being married to Charles for years, Camilla never used the title of Princess of Wales. Instead, she remained the Duchess of Cornwall. The reason? Respect for Diana's legacy. The mere thought of Camilla taking the title, once held by Diana, sparked outrage. The public had never forgotten Camilla's past, her role in one of the biggest scandals to shake the monarchy. When Charles became king, Camilla was eventually named Queen Consort, but that title came with controversy. Many believed she was never meant to sit beside the king in such a capacity. The shift in public sentiment over the years made it possible, but it was never fully embraced. Now, with Kate taking center stage, Camilla's status has changed once again. This shift is not just about names or titles, it's about the future of the monarchy. The royal family has faced growing scrutiny, especially from younger generations who question its relevance. If the monarchy is to survive, it must evolve. Kate represents that evolution. She is a modern woman who embodies grace, intelligence, and diplomacy. She has seamlessly navigated the pressures of royal life without scandal, something few in the royal family can claim. Her ascension sends a clear message. The future of the monarchy belongs to the next generation. Public reaction to Kate's rise has been overwhelmingly positive. While there is curiosity about how this transition took place, there is also excitement. Supporters see this as a necessary shift, while critics wonder what this means for Camilla's future. One thing is clear. This power shift did not happen by accident. But what caused Camilla's fall? The answer lies in controversy, scandal, and a past that refuses to be forgotten. But Camilla's fall from grace is a story filled with controversy and scandal. Camilla Parker Bowles was never meant to be queen. At least, that's what the public believed. Her journey from being the most hated woman in Britain to sitting beside King Charles was filled with controversy, betrayal, and scandal. But despite years of backlash, she endured. Now, with her title revoked and Kate Middleton rising in power, many are left wondering, was this Camilla's choice, or was she quietly removed from the throne? Camilla's connection to Charles was no secret. Their relationship stretched back to the early 1970s, long before Diana was in the picture. But when Charles married the young and beloved Diana, what should have been a fairy tale quickly turned into a nightmare. Behind palace doors, Charles and Camilla remained deeply connected, engaging in an affair that would later be exposed to the world. When the infamous leaked phone call between Charles and Camilla surfaced, the public reaction was pure outrage. The words exchanged between them were shocking and embarrassing and cemented Camilla's place as the woman who destroyed Diana's marriage. Overnight, Camilla became a villain in the eyes of millions, and the damage to her reputation was irreversible. Diana herself confirmed the affair in a heartbreaking interview. "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded," she admitted. The world sided with her. She was young, beautiful, and compassionate, a true people's princess. Camilla, on the other hand, was painted as the cold-hearted mistress who had stolen Diana's happiness. Even after Diana's tragic passing, that shadow never left Camilla's side. For years, public resentment was unrelenting. The idea of Camilla taking on any royal title was met with protests and anger. The monarchy had never faced such a personal crisis before. How could they make the woman responsible for Diana's heartbreak an official member of the royal family? When Camilla finally married Charles in 2005, she did so under strict conditions. She was never crowned Princess of Wales, a title that rightfully belonged to Diana. Instead, she remained Duchess of Cornwall, a calculated move to avoid public outrage. Even after years of marriage, the royal family remained cautious about her image. But when Queen Elizabeth passed, everything changed. In an unexpected move, she expressed her sincere wish for Camilla to become Queen Consort when Charles took the throne. It was a decision that left many stunned. Was this truly the Queen's will, or was the monarchy attempting to force public acceptance of Camilla once and for all? Despite gaining the title, Camilla never won the love of the people. Even as queen, she was never able to escape the stain of her past. Diana's memory loomed over her reign like a ghost that would never disappear. The backlash never fully faded, and many questioned if she ever truly belonged in the role. Now, with Kate Middleton rising in power, the question remains: did Camilla step down willingly, or was she pushed aside to make way for the monarchy's future? While Camilla's royal journey was filled with challenges, Kate's rise was a carefully planned transformation. Kate Middleton was never born into royalty, but today she stands as one of the most beloved figures in the British monarchy. With grace, warmth, and unwavering dedication, she has won the hearts of millions, just like Princess Diana once did. Now, as the Princess of Wales, the weight of history rests on her shoulders. She is no longer just the wife of Prince William, she is the future of the monarchy. From the moment she stepped into the royal spotlight, comparisons to Diana were inevitable. Both women captivated the world with their elegance, kindness, and devotion to their roles. Diana was adored because she was relatable, breaking royal traditions to connect with the public in ways no one had before. Kate follows in those footsteps, but she does so in a world far more scrutinizing than the one Diana lived in. Every move she makes is analyzed. Every public appearance, every word spoken, every outfit worn, it all becomes part of a carefully watched narrative. The title of Princess of Wales is more than ceremonial. It comes with deep emotional significance. It belonged to Diana, and because of that it carries an expectation, one that no one else could ever fulfill. Camilla avoided the title for years, knowing the controversy it would spark. But with Kate, it felt right. The public embraced it. The moment King Charles bestowed the title upon her, there was an unspoken agreement. Kate Middleton was the only one who could carry Diana's legacy forward. But that legacy is both a blessing and a burden. Diana's tragic story casts a long shadow, and for Kate, stepping into her role means walking a fine line between admiration and expectation. She must honor Diana's memory while carving out her path. She must be warm and approachable, but still maintain the grace of a future queen. It is a balancing act that few could manage, yet she does it with poise and quiet strength. Unlike Diana, Kate had years to prepare for royal life. She was not thrown into it as a young and inexperienced bride. She and William had time to build their relationship, to understand the demands of the crown. That preparation has made all the difference. Kate has not rebelled against the monarchy. She has worked within it, modernizing its image without breaking its traditions. Still, the pressure is enormous. She is expected to be flawless. The world watches her every move, waiting for a misstep. The British press, notorious for its brutal treatment of Diana, has not changed. If anything, social media has made the scrutiny even worse. Yet, through it all, Kate remains composed. She does not seek attention. She earns admiration through her quiet dedication to duty. She is the monarchy's greatest asset. The future queen represents a new chapter, the woman who, without scandal or controversy, has made the royal family more relatable to the people they serve. Her presence reassures the public that the monarchy is in capable hands. But behind the scenes, how does King Charles feel about Kate stepping into this powerful role? Has he fully accepted her rise, or is there tension brewing within the palace? But how does King Charles feel about Kate stepping into this new role? King Charles has spent his entire life preparing for the throne, but his reign has been anything but traditional. The shift in royal power, with Kate Middleton rising while Camilla steps back, is not just a coincidence. This was a carefully calculated move, one designed to shape the future of the monarchy. The question is, did Charles plan this, and if so, why? Since taking the throne, Charles has made it clear that he envisions a leaner, more modern monarchy. He has reduced the number of working royals, restructured responsibilities, and focused on preserving the crown's relevance in an era where many question its purpose. Kate stepping into the limelight aligns with this vision. She represents the next generation, a royal figure who appeals to younger audiences and carries none of the baggage of past scandals. But in making this decision, Charles has had to walk a delicate line between two of the most important women in his life, Camilla and Kate. His marriage to Camilla was long seen as controversial, and while she eventually became queen consort, her public approval never matched that of Kate's. By shifting the focus to Kate, Charles is securing the monarchy's long-term future, even if it comes at the cost of Camilla's status. Perception is everything in royal strategy. The public has always had a complicated relationship with the monarchy, and recent years have been particularly turbulent. Scandals, controversies, and internal divisions have weakened the royal family's standing, but Kate is widely adored, and her elevation signals stability, continuity, and a break from past controversies. By placing Kate front and center, Charles is ensuring that the monarchy remains relevant and respected. Future planning plays a major role in this transition. Charles understands that his reign, no matter how successful, is temporary. The true future of the monarchy lies with William and Kate. Every decision he makes must be made with their eventual ascension in mind. Unlike his transition, which was marked by uncertainty and delays, Charles wants to ensure that William and Kate step into their roles seamlessly when the time comes. There is also the issue of power dynamics within the royal family. Kate's growing influence does not just affect Camilla, it affects everyone, including Prince William. As Kate takes on a more prominent role, it reshapes the way the monarchy is structured. Traditionally, royal power has been centered around the king and queen, but with Kate now holding a position of immense influence, it creates a more balanced image of the monarchy, one that highlights both William and Kate as the future, rather than just William alone. This strategy benefits Charles in another way. It distances the monarchy from past scandals. Camilla's past, while largely forgiven by the institution, is still remembered by the public. Kate, on the other hand, has built a near-flawless reputation. She represents tradition while also symbolizing progress, making her the ideal face for the modern monarchy. But stepping into power is not easy. The expectations placed upon Kate are higher than ever. She must navigate the pressures of royal life while maintaining the public's trust. The question is she truly ready for this responsibility? But stepping into power comes with its challenges. Is Kate truly ready? Kate Middleton may wear a crown, but it comes with an unbearable weight. The world sees her as the perfect royal, graceful, composed, and unwavering in her duties. But behind the polished image lies an enormous pressure. A life of relentless scrutiny, expectations, and the burden of history. As the future Queen of England, Kate must navigate a world that has already claimed many before her. Royal life is not just about titles and appearances. It is a constant battle between duty and personal identity. Every move Kate makes is analyzed, every word she speaks is dissected, and every outfit she wears is critiqued. There is no room for error. The expectations placed upon her are impossibly high. She must be a devoted wife, a loving mother, and a powerful public figure, all while maintaining a perfect image. But can anyone truly handle that level of pressure? Balancing family and leadership is one of Kate's greatest challenges. She is not just the Princess of Wales, she is also a mother to 3 young children, each of whom is growing up under the harsh spotlight of royal life. Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis are the next generation of the monarchy, and their upbringing must be carefully managed. Kate is determined to give them as normal a life as possible, but how do you raise children in a world where privacy does not exist? Then there is the media. The press was ruthless to Princess Diana, and it has not changed. Kate has been spared some of the most brutal treatment, but the tabloid machine never stops. Stories about her marriage, her health, and even her parenting choices have dominated headlines. Every smile, every frown, and every gesture is analyzed for hidden meaning. If she appears too perfect, she is accused of being cold and calculated. If she shows emotion, she is seen as weak. It is a game she can never win. Kate knows the dangers of royal fame all too well. She has studied the mistakes of those who came before her. Princess Diana, despite being adored by millions, was destroyed by the very system she tried to navigate. The press turned on her, the institution isolated her, and the pressure became unbearable. Kate has learned from this. She remains controlled and careful, never giving too much away. But this strategy comes with its risks. Diana's ability to connect with people came from her vulnerability and her willingness to break protocol and be real. Kate walks a tightrope between tradition and modernity, trying to maintain that connection without stepping out of line. The question remains, will she succeed where Diana struggled? Her position is more powerful than ever, but with that power comes responsibility. She cannot afford missteps. The monarchy depends on her to maintain stability, to represent its future, and to keep the public invested. One wrong move could shatter everything. But as Kate rises in power, she is not just shaping her destiny. The entire monarchy is at a turning point. The challenges she faces are not just personal, they are part of a much larger battle for survival. But while Kate rises in power, the monarchy itself faces a much bigger battle. The British monarchy has always been a symbol of tradition, but change is inevitable. With Kate Middleton stepping into a more powerful role, the royal family is entering a new era, one that will determine its survival in the modern world. The decisions made today will shape the monarchy for decades, and at the center of it all are Kate and Prince William. Their leadership is more than ceremonial. They are the monarchy's greatest hope for the future. In a time when public trust in the royal family is wavering, William and Kate represent stability, relatability, and a much-needed refresh. Their popularity extends far beyond Britain, drawing global attention and keeping the institution relevant in an era where many question its purpose. But as Kate's influence grows, how does this affect William's future as king? For years, the public has focused on King Charles' reign, but the reality is that William's time on the throne is already being shaped. His leadership style will define the monarchy's next chapter, and Kate will play a crucial role in that transformation. They are not just the next king and queen, they are the bridge between the monarchy's past and whatever comes next. This shift also has significant implications for the next generation of royals. Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis are growing up in a very different world than their predecessors. They are the first royals to be raised in the digital age, where public opinion is shaped by social media rather than controlled royal messaging. How they are introduced to royal duties will be a defining factor in whether the monarchy thrives or crumbles in the years to come. Will George embrace his future role as king, or will he question it? Will Charlotte and Louis have prominent royal roles, or will they follow the path of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, stepping away from royal life altogether? These are questions that the monarchy must address sooner rather than later. The biggest challenge the royal family faces is public opinion. The British monarchy has survived wars, scandals, and internal conflicts, but modern times present a new kind of threat: indifference. Younger generations are questioning whether the monarchy serves a purpose in today's world. Calls for reform or even abolition are louder than ever. Kate and William's rise in prominence is seen as a strategic move to keep the monarchy relevant. Their ability to connect with the public, modernize royal traditions, and maintain a positive image is essential to the institution's survival. If they fail to evolve, the monarchy itself could face an uncertain future. This shift is not just about Kate or William. It is about the very foundation of the royal family. Are these changes a true evolution, or just a desperate attempt to stay afloat? Will this be the final transformation before the monarchy either fully modernizes or fades away? The answer to these questions lies in one figure who continues to shape the monarchy's future, even decades after her passing: Princess Diana. But there's one key factor influencing everything: the legacy of Princess Diana. The world is watching. Kate Middleton's rise and Camilla's fall have sparked an intense reaction from royal fans and critics alike. Some see this shift as a long overdue correction, justice for Diana, the woman who never got the happy ending she deserved. Others view it as nothing more than a strategic reshuffling, a move designed to keep the monarchy afloat. But one thing is undeniable: Diana's presence still lingers over every decision made within the royal family. Even in death, Princess Diana is the monarchy's most influential figure. Her name alone evokes emotions that no other royal can. The tragedy of her life, the love she inspired, and the pain she endured have never been forgotten. She was the princess of the people, the woman who broke royal barriers and connected with the public on a level no one had before. She wasn't just a royal, she was a symbol of change. It is that legacy that continues to shape the monarchy today. Every decision made, every title given, and every role assigned is viewed through the lens of Diana's influence. When Kate was named Princess of Wales, it was not just a royal appointment. It was a moment of reckoning. The title had remained untouched for decades, almost as if no one dared to claim it after Diana. When Camilla married Charles, she deliberately avoided using it, knowing the backlash it would create. But Kate was different. Her new role is more than just a name change. It is a symbolic fulfillment of what Diana could not achieve. Diana was meant to be queen. She was meant to walk alongside Charles, shaping the future of the monarchy. But fate had other plans. Now, decades later, Kate has stepped into that space, carrying the weight of Diana's unfinished story. For royal supporters, this is a poetic, full-circle moment. Kate embodies much of what the public loved about Diana: her warmth, her elegance, and her ability to make the monarchy feel human. She is seen as the rightful Princess of Wales, the one who will finally bring Diana's legacy into the future. But there are critics. Some argue that this shift is nothing more than a calculated move by the monarchy to maintain public favor. Diana was a threat to the royal system because she refused to conform. Kate, on the other hand, has mastered the art of playing the game. She has modernized the monarchy, but she has never openly challenged it. Is this truly a moment of progress, or is it just history repeating itself in a more controlled way? Regardless of opinion, one fact remains. Diana's influence has not faded. It has only grown stronger. She is the standard by which every royal woman is measured, the name that looms over every major decision the family makes. Kate may be her person, but she will always walk in Diana's shadow. So what does this all mean? Is this the monarchy's rebirth, or just another carefully crafted illusion? But what does this truly mean for the monarchy's survival in modern times? The British monarchy has entered a new era. With Kate Middleton stepping into one of the most powerful roles in royal history, the future has never looked more uncertain or more intriguing. Her rise signals a shift that few could have predicted, while Camilla's exit marks the end of an era shaped by controversy and resilience. The world now watches as Kate takes on the weight of Diana's unfinished legacy. The expectations are enormous. She is the monarchy's strongest link to the future, the face of a royal family that must evolve or risk fading into irrelevance. But will she succeed where others have struggled, or will history repeat itself? One thing is clear. This moment is more than just a title change. It is a defining chapter in the monarchy's survival. What happens next will shape not just Kate's future, but the very foundation of the British royal family. What do you think? Is this the monarchy's rebirth, or just another calculated move? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more royal updates, because this story is far from over.